Welcome to What's Trending Podcast. You already know it's going down like the Titanic, man. We got some special guests in the building, man. Can y'all please let the people know y'all names and where y'all from, man?
Yo, what's the word? It's your boy Tone Fool. After me, I'm next, and after that, I'm after myself. From Columbus, Ohio, but living in Bloomington. Illinois. You feel me? Or for the past along my nigga, Dolo man.
All right, it's your boy Dolo, man. And you know, I'm on What's Trending Podcast with the homies, man. Yeah, man, we doing a podcast thing today, and we finna talk them. We gonna talk for sure.
What's good? It's your boy JoJo, man. I'm from Planet Venus. You know what I'm saying? I'm just living life. I'm happy, man.
For sure.
And we got Sun here today too, man. So be cool.
100, man. All right, now, man, we're going to get this started with the first question, man. I want to talk about recently today, Bloodhound Q50 just got shot. He was just recently rapping a song talking about how he stole $60K from somebody in St. Louis or whatever the situation was. How do y'all feel about people robbing and stealing and glorifying it in songs, but they talking about that side, but they're not really talking about the bad, what comes from robbing and stealing, getting killed or getting locked up and stuff like that, because, you know, his cousin or whatever, Bloodhound Lil Jeff, recently got killed, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they kind of known for is stealing and robbing and stuff. So how y'all feel about all these rappers glorifying killing and robbing and, you know what I'm saying, but they not talking about what come behind it?
Motherfucking Mike. Look, I'm gonna tell you just like this and this only. Everything cool till it happened to you. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, for sure. All right, so how I feel about the Q50 thing, man? I just feel like, you know, bro definitely lost two of his main homies. When's enough gonna be enough, you know? And then two, when do you you know, be incognito when it comes to certain things, like when you keep certain things on the wraps. And like I feel like sometimes some things don't need to be said, you know. Sometimes you'll put yourself in the line of fire and you get that consequence. And when you get the consequences, it's on you, cause and effect, you know what I'm saying? So you be mindful of what you do, bro. That's how I feel about it.
Yo, I just say, it ain't really they job to, you know, I don't think they glorifying it. They just living their life and they just talking how they talking. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they glorifying it. And even if they is, it's up to you to see if that's what you want to do or not. You know what I'm saying? But you see what the outcome of everything is. That's up to you as a grown individual. You know what I'm saying? To make your own decisions. You can't live your life based on another man's life. They just talking about what they doing, what they going through, and we see how that shit always ends. So if you want to follow suit, that's on you.
100, yeah. Basically, that's I like y'all answer, man. That's basically what I was getting at, man.
Appreciate
like,
it.
as far as glorifying, I was basically saying like sending people off, you know, making they influence, you know, because they got a lot of influence. They trying to make it like it's cool, and then somebody go out there do the same thing, thinking it's cool to rob, and they get killed. Now they family looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna talk about something, talk about the good and the bad. Talk about how your homies out here getting smoked and locked up behind that. You know what I'm saying? Talk about everything across the board. Don't just try to make it sound cool. Talk about it, the good and the bad.
I don't think they gotta necessarily talk about it because I don't think they ain't gotta necessarily talk about it because we see it.
For sure.
We see the bad.
100.
You know what I'm saying? We really don't even see no good from besides the chains and the bitches and all that shit. That's the only good we see from the shit. But we see the bad from it already. So what's the point of talking about it if they see it?
For sure that.
I can say one thing.
They see it.
Also, too, they probably misguided. So you think they can guide somebody? They misguided. They need some guidance. So how they gonna guide somebody and they misguided?
That's
Feel
100.
me? So
For
yeah.
sure. Okay, cool. Well, I was finna say, man, y'all know the NFL season coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? So, do y'all watch football and who y'all favorite teams, man?
What you looking at me for? What you looking at me?
Don't chastise me for this, but go Birds. You feel me? Go Birds.
100.
Which birds? He's talking about the Bears, nigga.
Oh, the Bears.
Go the Bears. The Grizzlies.
Oh, I think somebody
Go the Bears.
The Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? The bird, like you know, the Steelers or some shit.
You got your mic.
For sure, I think. My bad. I damn near ate that motherfucker.
Probably a lot
But
of motherfuckers that fuck with the Bears.
nah, but like you know, me, I don't really watch football. I used to love football, but you know, I don't know. I think it's rigged nowadays, so I don't really be in tune with the sports shit for real. So it ain't really catching my attention. But if y'all like sports, for sure, go ahead and watch the game. You feel me? And watch that game.
You know, I'm a Chicago native, so I got by default I'm fucking with the Bears, but you know what I'm saying. Baltimore on the Ravens, you know what I'm saying. But I've been messing with them since Ray Lewis though, since them boys done won the chip and shit. So I'm just trying to see them win another one. I fuck with the coach over there, you know what I'm saying. So I mess with Baltimore.
So man, go Bears, man. They gonna win the whole thing
Let's
this
get
year,
it.
man.
All right, so my question is, uh, anybody can relate to this, but when it comes to a black person trying to get a job, we gotta turn our blackness down, especially when it comes to interviews or even getting a job. How do y'all feel about the different dynamics of a black person getting a job versus any other race getting a job?
Man, I feel like at this point I'm used to it because I've been dealing with this my whole life. I've been dark skinned in a white town for a long time, especially when I grew my locks out the second time and the first time. I was told like, bruh, if you keep them locks, you ain't gonna have a job. That was at Steak and Shake, a rinky dink job, bro. So it's just like, bruh, this should be. It's kind of like when you black, it's kind of like you become immune to this shit. So it's like at the end of the day, it's kind of expected, but it's unfortunate. But you gotta just strive through it, and you gotta just still be your best self at the end of the day, and just handle your business, because you're gonna definitely face adversity, but I feel like character go a long way. When you got that strong character, you gonna get it regardless.
It all depends on what job I'm going for when I put that voice on. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You know what I'm saying? No, get it out your mouth, dude. Let it go.
We'll be right back after
Oh yeah, hold on.
we good. Come on.
All right, we said be cool, but no, it all depends on what job. Like if I'm going like to yeah, that's Jamil, man. You want to talk to?
Say something. Say something. Say something.
But it all depends on what job I'm going to, whether I put that voice on or not. You know what I'm saying? We at a restaurant, I just let a motherfucker know from the jump what I'm here for and when I'm leaving. And then if I'm going to some corporate shit, then I you know what I'm saying, I switch it up on them. You know what I'm saying? But
Hit him with the voice.
I hit him with the voice.
White man voice.
You know that.
You do it.
Hey, how are you? You know?
But that's
Yes,
that's
sir.
part of
No,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying. At the same time, you gotta know how to
For
handle
sure.
yourself in situations. You know, when you go into an interview, it's how you carry yourself. You know, your character, all you gotta
You
adapt,
answer?
like what bro's saying.
Oh, you
You know what I'm
answer the
saying? But
question?
that's why we also need more black-owned businesses too. You know what I'm saying? Because it is racism, and just because the color of your skin, somebody will hold you back. But
Yeah.
everybody's complaining about all these people being racist. That's because there's a lot more white businesses, white-owned businesses. We need more black-owned businesses to hire our own people. We need more black judges, black lawyers, doctors, all that's across the board. That's how you get that in the board.
No, for sure. I agree.
Me too.
So Dola, what's your question? But you ain't
Oh,
got to
stop. Stop. I'm about to say yes. Stop. You answer your question.
Oh, want me to answer?
Yes, sir.
This shit getting ridiculous. It's 2025 and this shit still going live. Ain't that shit crazy? But at the same time, what's up, little man? Excuse me. Like I was saying,
why you playing my Cause first he fuck with me, now he playing. Come on, now.
all right, I'm just playing, little baby. But
Oh man.
it's just the time and age that we is, and it's still a situation for the black culture, the black community. You know what I'm saying? Just with our names alone, you know what I'm saying, that can hinder getting a job. How deep your voice is, that can hinder getting a job. Like my man said, with the dreadlocks, that can hinder getting a job. It's like someone gotta know you. You feel me? Someone gotta get to know you as a person and feel like and realize that they safe in order for you to be like, oh man, you're really cool. Yeah. You should work in my place. You're a hard worker at it. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't have to go through all that just to prove our workmanship, our citizenship. You know what I'm saying? Even though we U.S. citizens, you a U.S. citizen, right?
For sure.
But at the same time, like I said, it's still something that the black community got to deal with in today's age, and just when is the shit gonna stop?
I felt that. Yeah, my question. Going back to what I was talking about in the previous episode. It's more, black news, but our boy Dr. Umar. that we all, look up to and we follow his ideology, Pan-Africanism, all that. My question to all y'all is, man, how y'all feel about this school you've been talking about for a decade is about to get auctioned off to the state? How do y'all feel about that?
It's just another way to keep us suppressed, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I watched the little clip or whatever that you had sent. And he was basically saying like he was trying to get in contact with the bank for over 4 months and no response, and then out of nowhere they like all these unpaid utility bills and all this unpaid this, like now we finna auction your shit off. Cause what he trying to do is he trying to build like a school for us, right? And all that shit, right?
For sure.
So that's how they took land the first time, right? From motherfuckers. Like
What you mean?
like when they came over here, you know what I'm saying? Like this gonna be real quick. When they came over here, like the white motherfucker, the Europeans, they came over here, you know what I'm saying? They made up these shit.
It's out live in our country. You already know what's trending podcast. Man.
Hold on. Sit down, man. How did nobody see that shit though?
You was thinking about the question. That was an answer and shit. Come on. Come on, brother.
We just sitting here watching the nigga do the shit.
Yeah. we're back.
We all good?
We're back right after these messages.
And we're back.
Yeah, you gotta sit behind me now.
Yeah, time out.
But nah, y'all know though, like when the Europeans came over here to America, motherfuckers already here, the Indians and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then what happened was the Indians own the motherfucking land. The Indians own the land, but then the Europeans came back. The Indians came and then motherfuckers took land. So that's basically what they doing with Dr. Umar. You know what I'm saying?
So, well, I ain't gonna lie, man. He kind of like a sellout to me, man. Because
Y'all think he a sellout?
at the same time, I heard some things, and I seen some things that he did that kind of come off a little Uncle Thomas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, because he'll say one thing like he for the people. You know what I'm saying? But he'll kind of like the certain little things I'm kind of hearing like he, all type of stuff, man. I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say specific what he did. But it come off a little slime ball, man. You just got to do your research on Dr. Umar. That's all I can say.
We talking about the same dude.
Tone trying to cut me off, man. Go on here, Tone.
We talking about we talking about the same dude that repeat the same thing 7 times before he get to it. We talking about the same dude that try to repeat the 7 multiple times before we get to it. We talking about the same person that repeat the same thing. You feel me? But I mean, I ain't really. That's all I had.
All right, well, I'll say this. The reason I brought it up because they were saying they don't really trust the black community or people in the black community because a lot of times you never know. They be on that scam type shit. And then it's like, damn, okay, just the next week, Dr. Umar, like I said, somebody we look up to on the same type of timing, bro. Like, come on, man. Bro done did all type of stuff. Been here, been there. Why your school ain't did, bro? Why you still painting shit, bro? Why is you still, you know what I'm saying? Why is electricity still not being paid, bro? You feel me? After a decade, bro, but you going on tour and you fucking with these women and you doing this and so many scandals. It's like, come on, bro, stop playing, bro.
What scandal
So just do your research. That's all. He just said slam ball. Slam.
No, I just want to know like what. No, I'm saying like what scandal was he in? You said he was in a scandal. What scandal?
So, man, look, this ain't TMZ. I'm not the gossip man, but y'all seen that shit, bro. All them shawties and shit he had going on and calling them out their name and doing this, and then your kids don't even claim you, and you got abandoned kids out here that you know this is your daughter. Yes, sir.
He got kids that he not claiming.
They look just like his ass. You feel me? And you messed up. We got to keep the family together.
So he's saying
Pan-Africanism. Whoop de whoop. You playing, bro? So I just brought it up because I'm like, damn, that shit really sad. Because I actually fuck with Dr. Umar. You feel me? But just to find that shit out was like, bro, you just like the rest of these niggas. So it's like it's tough. It's tough for the black community, man. It's tough.
Don't call no more. Don't call nephew.
Man, I don't know, man.
I handled it for you, right? Yeah.
Ain't none of us try to build a school, so I don't fucking know how that shit works. So
and maybe like I say this, having team effort probably would have made it more easier. And so maybe if it not just being him by itself, maybe the whole community it actually could be like done. But like I said, I feel like it's a scam. It is what it is. Fuck it.
Next question, Dolo.
Oh, my next question, man. How y'all feel about?
Don't call this one. Look, he got some words he want to say to you. All right?
Come on, Dolo.
How y'all feel about the National Guard going to all these black towns and cities and wrecking shop? How y'all feel about that? They just went to DC. They talking about going to Chicago next. How y'all feel about that?
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Stop crime and poverty.
They trying to stop crime and poverty at the same
They're
time.
trying to stop
That's gonna be hard.
the negativeness that's going on in these cities.
But for
bringing the
what
National
though?
Guard.
Like, is the crime rate going up or some
Clean
shit?
Clean up the city.
I don't know, shit. I don't know if the National Guard gonna stop nothing. The National Guard?
National Guard.
I don't think they stopping shit in nowhere. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I don't got nothing to say about that. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead, pass it over.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's crazy, but you know, I look at Donald Trump because I think he the one sending them out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look at him like he trying to turn this to a dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? It's already you know, Putin was already in Alaska recently. You know what I'm saying? He messing with all the dictators. You know, he already been to North Korea and all that, so he low key trying to turn this to a dictatorship, man. You know what I'm saying? And he already told them they could do what they want. He giving them free reign to do whatever they want, the police and all that. That's why he pushing for that 100% immunity. But I feel like that's all he trying to do is turn it to a dictatorship, man. In so many words.
So we don't even know right now.
I got my own mic. Yeah, got my own mic, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Hurry up, man.
All I gotta say is bring it. See what happens. Bring it. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? When you messing with people that's hurting, that's been acquiring questions and answers for the longest, and people being tired, you gonna see what happens.
I do want to say this too, man. Like, shit, after hearing everybody response and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know, back then in the 80s when they was doing the fist up, they talking about the revolution will be televised and shit like that. You know, it's finna be around that time, man. They send the military around in the hoods and not knowing what's going on and all that shit. So when they start getting their ass whacked and then they gotta start dropping bombs on motherfuckers, then shit, it's gonna be a war around this bitch within the people, and we is gonna be like the mother country. Shit, I'm ready for it. Whatever comes with it, shit, we with it. Shit, whatever y'all want to do, but. But nah, the speaking of police and military and shit, you know, it was a dude in Atlanta that killed the officer for making sexual advances at him. You know what I'm saying? And he just got acquitted of, and all charges got dropped. You know what I'm saying? Because he smoked his ass because he was trying to fuck him. You know what I'm saying? So
He giving a backstory.
yeah, I'm giving. I looked up the backstory. Hell yeah, he was trying to fuck him, bro.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Dude was he kept. Yeah, he kept. So they made it. So it was basically like it was self defense because he did a jury trial. You know what I'm saying? That dude was like, you know what I'm saying? Basically like, I'm in my car. You know what I'm saying? The officer kept coming back trying to buy dick, buy ass, buy whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really on that. You know what I'm saying? Smoked his ass like third, fourth time he came around. You know what I'm saying? And he got acquitted.
As he should, man. That's self defense though. That's all I can say. He
That's
should
what
have
happened.
That's
Shit. That's what they said. He was trying to buy butter around that bitch.
I ain't know it's that.
Can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
and he was a sheriff.
he's a sheriff. Oh, he's top dog.
Yeah, he was a sheriff.
Okay. So
And it was a nigga.
you want to respond?
Nah, no response.
All right, man. I don't think he out of order. I think that was a good what's the word?
Nah,
Conclusion.
you talking about the sheriff was out of order, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think out of order, but I'm talking about the no, I'm talking about the what's it called when he got found not guilty. I don't think the judge is out of order for
That's
giving.
another thing I want to hold on. My fault. And that was that, but that's the big story though. My thing is though that the question is like, so like, you know, on Instagram it's the new news. So the biggest thing that everybody taking away from it is the fact that the judge originally said that he was found guilty, even though he was really not guilty. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing is like basically like saying how they just so quick to put us in jail for being innocent type shit. So that was the whole thing about it. That was just the background of why he got his ass smoked, because he was trying to buy dick. So you know what I'm saying? But the whole thing that everybody taking Yeah, no Diddy, man. I'm not bad dick. I'm just saying though, like no, I ain't gotta say no Diddy to that
You so
shit.
vulgar with it.
To the sheriff.
But to the
So
nah,
vulgar
he
with
was
it.
on some Diddy shit though. He was on some Diddy shit though. But like the judge said like the dude was guilty even though he wasn't. So that's basically what the question is like. But that's the background.
I think it's food that he did that because it do show that power of the judge because he could pump fake your ass and then you be your heart to drop like damn your life is it's in his hands type shit. So he shouldn't have did it like that. But the fact that he corrected himself, I'm with that because he could have just said guilty, but he said not guilty, bro. So he was acquitted and he should be acquitted because that's some fool shit, bro. Why is the sheriff not trying to solve the case? Why is he trying to solve the ass? You know what I'm saying? Hell no, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, we done out there? And then another thing while we speaking about it, you know what I'm saying? I just want to get y'all opinion on the queso situation on how his pops was, you know what I'm saying? Basically testified against him, even though he did some shit for his pops type shit.
Man, I think the whole thing is fugazi on both sides. But I mean, at the end of the day, you really can't say what you'll do in that situation because let's say your ass been in jail for a decade long and you a convicted felon 5 times over and your life is really on the line type shit. So it's just like be free and be there for the rest of your kids or rot in jail. What would you do? I really don't know what to do or what to say because I've never been in a situation, but I think the shit is just fool. And he probably should have raised Queso in a different way. Because at the end of the day, I'm not blaming Queso. I feel like the dad was wrong because he should have raised your son differently, and you should have probably showed him a different example. And that's how I feel about it. But to telling your son is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, to be on that really for hours and hours and hours, telling your son for hours and hours is crazy. That's your seed, bro. So that shit crazy.
Italian beef and Pepsi. That's what they call it.
Shit, nah,
But
for sure.
I wish my father would. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
I wish-
Shit,
hey,
shout out to
what?
Pops. Please don't.
Not literal sense.
Nigga, I know. Nigga, it's this for the podcast, nigga.
All right, look. Like I said,
Looking at
his pops ain't solid at all. You know what I'm saying? That family tree ain't gonna be solid. That's gonna be something that's gonna be passed down for generations to generations to generations. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have that one family story on Christmas. One of the cousins gonna get mad. That's why your dad snitched on you. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be forever. That shit ain't never gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But it's an unfortunate situation. You know what I'm saying? If I was in that situation, I wouldn't do that to my son. You feel me? But
what you was facing life though? What would you do?
like I said, I wouldn't
Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas,
I wouldn't do that to my son. I wouldn't do that to my son because I lived life. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, my upbringing for my son wouldn't be in a situation where you right. My upbringing wouldn't be in a situation where damn on camera.
He don't like that either.
On camera.
He don't like it either.
But my situation wouldn't be where my son is in a situation where is he snitch on me or I snitch on him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's all I gotta say. Sorry, not sorry.
For sure that, man. But I feel like too at the same time, I understand what y'all say. I agree with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like personally, nah, I wouldn't tell on my son, but at the same time, a lot of people be front they move like they wouldn't tell. They haven't even been in that position to face the rest of their life in jail. You don't know what you'll do. Them people tell you're never getting out of jail. You got people telling on their own moms, all type of stuff. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if you're a real nigga or a real person, whatever, man, you not finna sit here and put your mom and dad in position to tell on you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? If you really come from the streets or whatever you say, like how people be saying, you're not gonna put your peoples in position to even do that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You gotta separate it for sure. But y'all already know, man, this West Trending podcast, man, is going down like the Titanic, man. Y'all go ahead, tune back in, man. You already know, man. Like and subscribe.
Let go of my ass, bro. We coming to a store near you.
I testify on my son, but like on a Woody act though, like try to like play the field, play him to the left type shit, get him up out of there, cause you already know how your son is. You know, even if I go to jail, you gonna fuck around, be right back in this bitch with me. Like 3 months later, you know how your son is. So yeah, I testify to get you out that gym, but like I ain't gonna testify to, you know what I'm saying, jam you up. So that's how I do it.